checking their opponent. The low kick connects. Nothing but air for the impact. Down to the wire. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Uh-oh. Falls short. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Had the radar up and running. Life lead opens up. Breaks those shins. Throw missed. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The impact doesn't do anything. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Super Clutch springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Smart play with the throw. Connects with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Knockdown. Here comes the mixer. Low heavy. There's the counter we wanted. Okay, the low kick hit. Gets the tips with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Decides not to rush in without a plan. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Demon Guillotine crushes it. Blocks the low kick. The low. All the throw connects. What now? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Nice fireball.
I'll show you.
Low heavy. Low heavy, but no go. Oh, here's risky play, but it pays off. Player 1 needs the low block. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Looking for a hole. Sonic Blade to steal a turn. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive on. Blocks the low kick. Breaking up shit with the low heavy. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Let's get this man. Round 1. Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Ready yourself.
Give me your best shot.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checks with the projectile. No good up high. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Uses a drive area against the attacker. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. The throw misses. Quick dashing. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? But burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They don't need to go for anything big. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Time's the only thing moving here. Jumps! Caught in the crosser. Flashes it. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2, they were right to be on guard there. Dragon Lash! There's a change of sides. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Anti-air in the clutch! Low heavy. All the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Any mistake here, will their super art do anything? Flatline zone. One more. Yeah. Can't beat me.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Backdash to stop the low. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jumps in. The low block. Does he allow? Excellent damage on that. Crowns him from above. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Clint reads the jump perfectly. Player 1. The drive impact doesn't work. This is gonna hurt. They are not getting close to each other. This is such a tough situation to be in, but they still have a chance. Amazing! Raw super art incoming. The low to medium kick. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. No heavy, what's the play here? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? All right, what's coming up next? Throws it. What's next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Let's offer projectiles to waste time. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach for KO? Player 2 on the board first with a win. He'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Demon Raid? A huge punish counter right in the opening seconds of this round. Jumps? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fire. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a good spot to use the super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
The deed is
They're not dead. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 comes away with the win.
great match. comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's go! Ring the bell! Round one. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one with the light lead. What are they thinking here? Player one chases them down. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juice. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner.
Done already?
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Grabs him. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Gets scooped from down low. Genius read. Looks to drop him to earth. They're going for the super art? Both fighters planning something? Player two drops him to half. Close reads the jump in perfectly. Still slugging it out at this range. Block connects with the throw. What? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Doesn't touch the throw. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw is tapped. Gets the jump in. Long low attack hit. Still slugging it out here. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Checks them with the projectile. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Grabs them. Knockdown. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few rough taps to close it. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Solid throw tech. Barely blocks the jump in. Big, low, reaching heavy. Breaks the block with a throw. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player one is barely hanging in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. And they create an opportunity for themselves. Low heavy. What a finish! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Player one is just about out of drive after that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any. Burnout activates. Player one in trouble with no drive. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Checks him with a projectile. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Nice counter. Knockdown and breaks those shins. This may be it. Both fighters a smart play to stop the opponent. The low Are we gonna see a come finishes with the throw? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this throw.
Fight round. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Anbu Anasakura finds the mark. Sly's gonna give you the warm and fuzzies, but not the ones that you want.
Oh, here we go. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, the throw connects. They're hurt. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Shreds them with a critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. What? What a sick punish counter!
Mine win.
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sticks the combo. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. Picture perfect punish counter. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Nice counter. Yo, put that away. The Big Bang Chosen comes out. Knockdown and... Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going old school, crossing over with the target combo. Dashes. Grabs and throws them away. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? They're in range. We gonna see a jump. The load took just what they were after. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. The low heavy hits. They knew that throw was coming. Big low reaching heavy. Neither of them willing to back off. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes them all the way to the corner. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the knockdown, and now, scrapping it out up close. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Smart play with the throw. Player one is dominating this match. Attempts to break the stick in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Throws them. This can lead to some big damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. These guys are not giving it all the throw connects. What's next? Will this super art do anything? Connects with the throw. What now? Player 1 can't use any drive.
No way they did that!
Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Solid anti-air. Connects with medium kick. Trapping it out up close. With the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. The low heavy hit. Grabs him. All right. Box him with a target combo. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. All right, what's coming up next? And a super active. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Big counter. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Don't put that away. What'll happen here? Big throws. Connects with the throw. Attack crowns him from above. Sets up with the jump in.
Hit that with confidence!
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I hunger for. Fight round. Fight.
A jump. Oh, the throw connects. Low heavy. Oh my God, what a throw take. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. Oh, he knew the throw was coming. Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's go. The low kick hits. Both absolutely refuse risky plays, but it pays off. Oh my God, Rock Super. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 comes away with the win.
comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Show me what you have.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Big, low, reaching heavy. From up above. Coach brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? The super doesn't hit. Quick breather. Still scrapping for control of the space. A critical situation for both fighters. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now? Dashes! Breaks those shins. Breaks the block with a throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Sneaks in above. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Misses the grab. Knockdown and low heavy. Just no. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Breaks those shins. Big, low, reaching heavy. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Low, heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Taking stock. Big KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Blocks the low heavy. Checks him with a projectile. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? From low heavy to smart play with the throw. Looking for a chance. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Knockdown and jumps in. Keeping them away. What'll happen here? Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready yourself.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Opts for the throw. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. That drive impact doesn't get through. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the range where it ends with a projectile. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Under pressure, but keeps cool and textured. Both fighters planning something? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Blocks the impact. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Breaks those shins. Player 1 gets tagged by the fireball. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. That was a solid anti-air. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Big, low, reaching heavy.
Don't fall down yet.
Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That drive impact is blocked. Player 2 creates a good, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Takes a trip. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. One combo can end this round right now. Going in? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Lots of life to play with, and full SA meters. Hits them with a stop and pop. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. They were right to be on guard there. Can't tech the throw. Going in. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drink level maxed out. This can lead to some big damage. Throw is denied. What a read. They must have a game plan here with it. This is gonna hurt. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drive impact misses. Player 1 is in the low. He'll cut that boy off. He's had too much. Put the fear of God in him. Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Ready yourself. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Opts for the throw. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes the trick KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Close them. What's next? Taking stock. They gotta be careful here because springs forward with the drive rush. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Time's the only thing moving here. Long low attack hits.
Serenity Stream?
All right, what's coming up next?
Took him to the corner in a flash.
A quick breather.
Gets the jump in.
Ooh, what a smart throw!
Knockdown and
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc.
KO.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly. Hits them with a stop and pop. Spinning bird kick. Excellent damage on that. Here comes the corner pressure.
With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point.
Looking for a hold. Low heavy, but no go.
Player 1 needs to wait this out.
Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go.
Hits the drive.
Player knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 1 can't use rushes in. The pressure must be...
What a clutch low heavy. Awesome.
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fire. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, what's coming up next? The jump-in is denied. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Oh, easy 10. Blocks the low heavy. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 1 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How can they avoid being put there this round? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Knockdown and smart play with the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Medium kick hits.
Goes for the massage.
Counting on the super to do the job. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Springs forward with the drive rush. Blocks the low-head burnout.
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player 2
Can't use any drive moves. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighter can do for you.
Yo, you can't show for that? Combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Medium kick. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Close him. What's next? Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. The low doesn't connect. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Left off the projectile to waste time. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Going in. Experiencing perfect KO. They were in full control there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.